Okay, so we've got a situation set up here in terms of Bethan's sort of finances, okay, and then she's considering a new job, it says, so then she won't have to spend money on petrol and so on. So we're going to see then what the difference will make with the new job. So let's look at her current sort of situation, okay, and what's this say? So she's got a salary of £30,000, okay, and it says then after tax and other deductions, she receives 70% of this salary. Okay, so they've done all that for us. They've basically worked out what the percentage is that goes in tax and deductions. She's left with this. So let's see what she's left with. 70% of 30,000. And this is a calculator question. Okay, so I would in my calculator type in 0.7 times 30,000. Okay, if I do that, you come out with 21,000. Okay. So after tax and deductions, she receives £21,000. Okay. 1 year, her work involves travelling. Over 1 year, work involves travelling 8,000 miles. Her car travels 40 miles per gallon, and the gallon costs £6.25. So we need to obviously consider then the cost of petrol on her for going to work. Okay. How much does this take out of her salary? Well, 8,000 miles in total. Okay. 40 miles per gallon. So what we need to do is see how many gallons she uses. Okay, so if we do 8,000, let's see how many 40 miles are in here. So we do 8,000 divided by 40, that comes out as 200. So she uses 200 gallons of petrol basically, of fuel, because it's 200 lots of 40 miles in 8,000. And each gallon is £6.25, so 200 gallons will cost £6.25 times 200. So if I do that, it comes out to be 1,250. Okay, so the petrol costs 1,250. So we need to see then what she actually has then once we take out the cost of fuel. Okay, so she takes home 21,000. Take away 1,250, 19,750 when you take out the cost of fuel, because that cost is just getting her to work, isn't it? So that's what she's got. So the new situation then, okay, that she's considering, working from home, her new salary would be 2/3 of her current salary with the same percentage reduction. Okay, so obviously, you know, even though she's earning less, she's still going to have tax and so on. So, but she's going to earn less salary, 2/3 of her current salary. Find the difference in terms of money that this change of job would make. Well, what I can do is work out 2/3, and actually, you can work out 2/3 of this, right? Because this is the first situation, isn't it, where the tax has already been deducted. So we just work out 2/3 of this, and we get our answer, right? So 2/3 of 21,000. So on my calculator, I'm going to type in, use the fraction button, 2/3 times 21,000, and that comes to 14,000. So £14,000. Okay, so you can see clearly she's going to earn less by working at home. Okay, so by working from home, she will make, just work out the difference between those two. If we take them away, it's actually £5,750 less. Okay.